Today's going to be the very last YAP session because we're entering the vlogging era. I picked up this Xtra Muse. It's like a carbon copy of the DJI Pocket 3, which I've been wanting for the longest time. I have been collecting rewards since like last year, and since I've been paying off debt, I haven't been able to spend any of my rewards, but every time I set a goal or a milestone and I reach it, I add a little bit to my reward bank. Now that I'm debt free, have a little bit in my savings, and got a new job, I thought it would be the perfect time to reward myself. The only issue is that the mic is not good at all. Last time I used the Canon G7X to record one of my YouTube videos, I had to also open voice memo on my phone and record at the same time and then sync the audio with the video. And that took me forever to edit. Editing is the main reason why I don't post as much. I have so much footage on my phone, on my camera, but I just wish someone would edit for me. Wow, the quality of the case is already so good. I'm not being biased at all. Oh my God, it is so small. Like, I knew that it was small, but it's literally the size of my hand. Oh my God, I love the smell of new. Wow, it feels high quality. Wow, so satisfying. You're supposed to be able to just like flip it and then it records in 4K, and whenever you flip it back, it records in 3K. I don't know if you can see, but it's like tracking the camera. Whoa, Coda, look it up. It's literally so small that I could just pull this out of my purse and then just start recording. I love that. There we go. Wow, so easy to turn off too. And it, once you turn it off, like the gimbal isn't moving around, but I got a protector. Now the bottom has a USB-C adapter, and if you want to stick it on a tripod or something with like the circle thing where you twist it around, then you would use this. We got the little charger USB-C and then the little handle thing. I definitely need this so I don't drop it. Okay, and I did pick up an SD card. It doesn't come with one. You need to get the micro SD card. I got 512 gigabytes so that it could last us when we're traveling to Korea. And I believe it's up to 7 days of footage worth. So I spent a ridiculous amount of time looking at people and their accessories that they put on their Pocket 3 or Xtra Muse. What I eventually decided on was getting a hard top screen protector. There's like the silicone ones that wrap around and have different colors and look cute and all that, but I really care about protecting the camera, and I also wanted something that's super lightweight and slim and sleek looking so that it wasn't bulky for me to carry it around. So I found this one, and it literally just snaps on. It's supposed to snap on, and then also like that, and protect the screen, which is like the most important thing, right? The screen and then the gimbal screen. I don't like the silicone actually because it will rub against your clothes or like stick. So this will be super easy for me to pull out of my purse, just start recording. That's the other thing about vlogging, is when it's easy and convenient to do it, it's just way easier. So that was the Pocket 3 gimbal screen protector. It's by K&F Concept. This other one that I got is also from K&F Concept. That seems to be the really popular, gold trusted, highly reviewed brand that makes accessories. Newer is another one, and I did get the lens cap from Newer, but I don't have them yet. It's called an ND filter. You're supposed to be able to just like stick a little magnetic screen on it and it applies a filter. So one for like more moody, cinematic, darker film, and then one that when you're outside and the sun exposure is super bright, you apply that and it's like wearing sunglasses. This one that I got right here is the Pocket 3 magnetic mount stand, and anything that fits on the Pocket 3 you can use on this because it's the exact same thing. Don't tell me that it doesn't fit. No freaking way. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, I got it on. It's got a magnet on the back, and you're supposed to be able to just start filming. Pretty strong. We'll see. And then stick this back on. Very cool. This is the perfect setup. Also, you can use it as a stand. I think just like that. Or you can open the little clasp and say, I'm gonna prop it like that. I'm so excited to use this. I should have put this on first because now I'm gonna have to pop off that magnetic part to stick this back on. Wow. It's so small. Oh my god, this whole time I was putting it on wrong. It has a little clasp. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in. Oh, I am so silly. Just had to use my fingernail to pop it in. It's so thin. Whoa! The SD card gives me 28 hours and 12 minutes. That's more than I thought. The quality is so good. I love the like slow tracking. Oh, and you can choose like the resolution. I'm gonna have to learn how to play with this. You can take photos. I thought you could just take videos. And time lapse, panoramic. What? Wow. I was honestly feeling a little guilty for spending money. Not just buying this, but like spending money in general. It became part of my identity, you know, not spending money. And now I have to like reshape the way I've been thinking and living to not, because I'm not in that situation anymore. So earlier I was just trying to get this class to go over, but you have to pull this part like that and then it pulls back. Duh. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys this little pouch inside of the pouch for the charger. So it fits perfectly in there. But at this point, you guys know I'm a big believer in looking at evidence, data. That's why I log my micro moments every single day. And data never lies to you. I've been reading Money for Couples. It's a book recommended by my old manager. I recommend this book to everyone who wants to learn the basics of financial literacy, of not just being single, being in a relationship, how to invest, like how to talk about money, how to identify when you are living in those invisible scripts about money that you have been conditioned by your parents, by people around you, and how to break out of that narrative within yourself, how to understand when it's happening, what kind of archetype you are. Optimizer is me. Like I try to optimize everything, save everywhere I can, look for the deal anywhere I can. And then there's like the spender, the overspender who just spends. It's not necessarily like you're spending without thinking, but there is an emotional attachment behind that spending that you don't even realize. I'm not going to get into the book, but inside of the book, I really loved how he had the conscious spending plan with like a template of how to fill it out yourself. And I went and made a spreadsheet. I'll share my spreadsheet. It's not anything too crazy. I just copied what was in the book since I have the PDF or ebook version, copied it and then dumped it into Claude, and Claude created the spreadsheet for me. Because why am I going to do that myself? I really liked how he showed you how to manage your money as a couple with like the diagram of everything going into a checking, savings, and then dispersing into all your bills, your investments, and then going to your personal accounts to do whatever you want with that money. I really like the model. Obviously, it's for when you get married, or you know, if you feel comfortable sharing your finances before, that's perfectly fine. But I really like the stories that he had inside the book from other couples or people that he's interviewed. I can't remember the number, but like over 6,000 different couples. And he also has that Netflix show that I've never watched, but the book is amazing. I would not even recommend The Psychology of Money anymore, just because everything that's in The Psychology of Money is in this book and condensed in a very easy digestible format that I think makes it easy for anyone to pick up. It wasn't a random purchase. Definitely spent a lot of time thinking about it. It's very intentional, has a lot of meaning behind it, did a lot of research. Yeah, I'm very excited to take this to Korea and Vietnam with us this year when we travel for the first time ever overseas, not Mexico. Mexico is the only place out of the country that we've both been together. I've never been to Vietnam, and I'm really excited to be able to connect with my roots, my culture, and just explore like where my mom grew up, my whole family grew up, and connect to that part of me. Then Korea, we're going with some friends. They're doing their wedding photos there, and I'm definitely gonna hit up one of, I don't know, the Korean skincare places to do a full analysis on my skin. I don't wear makeup. I am the laziest person ever. I was washing my face with literally just water and soap for the longest time. And Peter's super into skincare, got me into skincare. I've always liked doing face masks, but I've never actually done skincare. I'm still learning. If anyone has recommendations for either Korea or Vietnam, please let me know. The only thing that I have planned for Vietnam is to go with an empty suitcase, or not even a suitcase. I'm just gonna go with our bodies, and then we're gonna buy so much clothes. I'm gonna get a whole wardrobe there. I'm gonna save up for it. And then we'll buy a suitcase over there and come back with that. But we're literally just gonna go with our bodies. I'm really excited this year. This was not just a want, but a need. A need to document all the memories we're gonna make, and a reward because I deserve it. It's been the most amazing month of my life. I know that kind of sounds very cheesy to say, but from my very first day, I had a call with Sam, and Sam helped me onboard. And Sam is just the most amazing, sweetest woman ever. I look up to her in so many ways, and she just made me feel so welcome for like 2 hours, getting myself onboarded, learning everything. And I had a meeting with literally everyone on the team, so I got to know everyone the very first week. When I used to work at the restaurant or whatever, anything in person, you're meeting face to face, and when you're in person, it's just easier to have that community, camaraderie kind of feeling. But when it's remote, it's a little weird. And I was reading about it in my book, The Power of Moments. I really love the book, by the way, because it hinges on the same idea of micro moments in life versus really big milestones of graduating college, getting married. Those are the milestones. But what about the moments, like your first day on the job? What about making that moment extraordinary, making it something that that person's going to remember for the rest of their life? And I gave an example of like this company that did that. It was funny that I read that book, and then my very first day, I felt like the onboarding process was so good. I felt so connected into the company already. I knew their values. I knew so many people within the company. The hiring orientation, you're doing it with other people, cameras on. I think it's weird to not have your camera on in a remote setting when you're meeting for the first time. It's so weird to just talk to either initials of someone's name or their name, or like an avatar that might not even be the actual person. It could be like an animated icon. I've always thought that was weird. They did like breakout rooms, so you'd break out and like discuss with each other little topics and get to know each other across the entire company. It's not just other people in the tech industry. It's like I'm meeting everyone in the company, like meeting someone in sales, meeting someone on the client side or HR. And the work that I get to do is so fun. It's so challenging. I'm learning something new every single day. And that's what I have learned that I need, is to be challenged in that way. It just gives me so much purpose in life to be activating myself and my brain and making me think of new things that we could do. Everyone's been amazing. I've had the most amazing first month ever. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the year, to seeing what we do as a team. That's the other thing, is I already know so much about my teammates. It's only been 1 month. Everyone's so willing to help. I haven't been coming on to YAP like this because just the new job and trying to be there for my friends, and also figuring out my hormones. I have a very long cycle and it's not within the healthy range, and I'm trying to understand for myself if that's normal. I have been hearing from other women that it's normal to have a longer follicular phase, and ovulation is usually like a day or 2 or 3 max. It's never like a week. Then you go straight into luteal and to menstrual. That phase for me feels very long, and when it is longer, because my cycle is long, I'm just trying to find ways to give my body what it needs in that time. So that's a work in progress. But I typically have lower energy during that phase. I'm noticing that I'm very organized and plan really well. So that's when I made my conscious spending plan, is during my luteal phase. Now I'm in my follicular phase where I have a lot of more energy. I can do more with the same type of energy, like constant, stable throughout the day. I have more new ideas forming around in my head. I'm trying to learn to fit that in with my posting schedule, my content schedule, my app schedule. Oh, I started a Substack. I wrote a lot of little articles if you want to read about it before I actually make the YouTube video. It'll be in my Substack on how to interview. It's very long, so if you read the whole thing, I think it's valuable. And then I also finished the landing page for Micro Moments. So if you want to get on the wait list to get access to the app earlier than everyone else, then feel free to sign up for the wait list. I have like 8 spots left for the founding architects. You're going to be part of shaping the direction of the app before everyone else. It'll be free forever as long as you help me test out the app. I think I've yapped your ear off by now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and the next time we see each other, it'll be vlogging throughout the day, little snippets of my workout, my morning routine, my night routine, building the app, just like, yeah, I'm really excited. If you managed to make it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and bye for now. Oh my god, he smells like puppy. You know when puppies just smell like they just took a nap and it smells so good. Oh, you like his haircut? I just gave him a haircut. Oh, so cute.